Do it the other way around.
Oh, I've started, bro. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome
I have to leave the meeting. They gave me the option to leave the meeting, so I could leave right now.
Welcome to the Sweet Lava Podcast. My name is Tammy. My name is Busala. Solstice Fayem's topping dancing for the white man. And
my name is Kola.
Let's get right into it, bro. It's good to see you. Good to see you. How you been?
Good to see you too. I'm back in Atlanta.
From where?
From Miami, man.
How was the City of Angels?
How's what?
The City of Angels, Miami.
Yeah, Miami was mad.
Miami is not the City of Angels.
I don't know. I just came here to hide. Miami was mad, guy. If I can go Miami again, I can't go.
For spring break, you were hanging out with some college kids and that?
I didn't go for spring break. Not in Miami now.
Why'd you go?
No, we just went to vibe now. Summer trip, boys trip.
Do you know what I did?
With a dash of girls.
How many is a dash?
Many dash.
Wait, guy, where were you staying? Give us something to take away. Where were you staying? How long did it take to put together this trip? You know me, I don't take trips. You do.
All year round. But I mean, we stayed like Midtown, so it was close to everything. It was like 10 minutes from the beach, South Beach. Like 10 minutes from Wynwood, which is where all the clubs are. So it was a good location. We had a car. We're just moving around. You get me? And yeah, it was mad because we met some guys. I don't know if I want to say the story, but we met some guys, and at first I was reluctant to even hear those guys.
Because you're shy pie.
I don't use that terminology, please. It turns out those guys.
What did they do?
Those guys are. So we met some guys
that's suffering from success.
Like the Babe knew all these Nigerian artists. The Babe knew all these guys.
Name drop now, something like Liski.
I don't be doing that.
You're not a group.
No, our big top dogs, bro. Top dogs. Like proper guys. Like the Babe looking for Davido, shit like that.
So you name dropped in the end.
And just call me. But it was mad. We met some guys and it just made the trip mad. I can't lie.
Why were you reluctant
to tell the story?
Because you didn't know, like to talk to those guys. You didn't know what they were involved in. Or...
I mean, because they just seemed. This is not agency.
It seemed like they were making fast cash.
No, they were on the other side. Nah, legit guys. At least that I know. But I don't promote ageism, but they were on the other side. I'm still a young. I wasn't a young man in Miami. I was in my late
kiddo. You're a sport.
I'm back to my late 20s now.
And then you're and them and they showed you a great time.
Yeah, I don't be saying it like that. We had a good time.
Why is your missus tuned in, listening?
Are you done?
Well, you stayed in their yard.
Why?
Oh, okay. I don't know what you guys did now.
5 guys. We had our own Airbnb now.
5 guys. So that's what you're eating every day. I like that.
I knew you were about to say. We're 5 guys. We had our own Airbnb and we're just...
What I saw were some pictures of, you're doing, my name's Kola, but I saw you opening all your whole teeth and showing and doing friends huddle. All of you put your head down and smile for the camera. You guys you're very silly for doing that. Until the person that took the picture is even sillier.
Why?
Because you have to go down and be
No,
snapping.
guys, it's that timer now.
Okay.
And guys have been on to that PO. I saw you copyright that P. Guys, I've seen like 5 pictures like that.
Because of you.
I swear to you. I swear, guy. Since we posted that picture, and one of the babes there were 5 other babes that we knew, Sha. One of the babes, they posted a picture on Twitter and they got like thousands of retweets. So, guys, I swear, guys were on to that shit. They're like,
a babe that stole your Lambers.
No. A babe that was in Miami with us, like in that group.
Oh, she posted the picture of you guys.
Posted the picture of us.
So you're Twitter famous. That's what you're saying right now.
Killer.
Dang. Because you didn't even post it. It was someone else that posted.
I mean, I posted one on Instagram, but it was just
a light one.
I'm not blown like that. So the babe posted, and obviously, you know what was driving the engagement. It was
yeah.
So the people blew up, and guys have been posting that shit. I saw his copyright up there. I've been making send me my royalties.
Send me my pub. I need my pub on there.
Yeah, I'm back now. I'm just.
Do you know what they call that?
What?
You need to copyright your what?
I don't know. See, I was saying some dumb shit.
No. I mean, it's a whole thing. Yeah.
Your numbers.
Exactly. You need to copyright your numbers. If there's anything that our listeners get from us, is that we push for ownership. We push for people to copyright and own their Lamberts. If you bring a Lambert to this world, you deserve to be compensated for it. Yeah, exactly. Let's get into some stuff.
Oh, by the way, I'm wearing this because this might age badly.
Yeah, exactly.
It might, but today's the day.
I don't know how you're actually able to do that. I mean, I'm always too afraid. I don't even talk to people if there's a magic.
I have 2 shirts lined up. I'm wearing one now. I'm going to change the second one during the actual game. But I feel like it's going to age badly. So
many people are going to cry today. On either
both
side.
On both sides.
I want both teams to lose.
I saw that.
You haven't shown me what they did tonight for what some Chelsea fans did to one goat.
The goat blue. Either way, the goat wins because both teams are blue.
I'm writing that down. Either way, the goat wins. Guy, that's the title of this. Give us some. Take us through. Let's get into the small chops. I'm gonna pass it to you. Take us through. Let's give them something to take away.
So we'll start off with J. Cole. So we've seen J. Cole drop his album 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, therebaut. Have you listened?
I tried to listen, but it's just
whenever people start with I tried.
I tried my hardest. Nigga, you didn't try enough. I mean, I tried, but I've never just been a J. Cole guy, so I wasn't expecting to.
That's propaganda.
Fully get.
You're part of the group think.
No, I have no problem with the guy, but I'm just saying, I'm just like Kendrick. I don't listen to Kendrick.
Oh, okay, you don't like people that talk about things. you like nonsense.
Surface level, please keep it at surface level.
Yeah, don't go deeper than that. I don't subscribe.
Well, I didn't listen to it. Did you listen to the album?
I know listened, yeah, I've listened. But to be fair, that was a lie. I haven't listened because, to be fair, but that's not anything about J. Cole. In the last 4 weeks-ish, I've not been able to listen to any music. Right. I don't know why. I'm literally.
You know why your Apple Music student subscription ended?
No, it's still on. I'm still student. My Apple Music is still going. But the thing is, my what's it called? The song that's actually still on my Apple Music is what I was listening to 4 weeks ago. It's just right now I'm listening to podcasts, and it's crazy. I was the person that if you told me, oh, I work out, so I listen. I still don't know if I'll be able to work out listening to podcasts, but I run while listening to podcasts. And I was the person that if you told me that,
I mean, I work out with podcasts sometimes, but I just feel like music, it doesn't hit the same way music hits.
That's what I thought. So literally, I haven't listened. I've not listened.
So you didn't listen to Moneybag. You didn't listen.
I don't know what has even dropped. That's what's crazy about it, and it's not because I'm trying to write my own stuff. But I'm also not really listening to anything else. So I'm just kind of.
I'm sure you've listened to Olamide though.
I have. Because that was because
was a change.
No. That was because I was listening, and I won't lie. That's what I told you. I was listening to a podcast. I listen to most podcasts on YouTube. I'm just in another tab, and it was in one of the next things. I was like, oh, I didn't even know Olamide dropped. I was like, wait, what? And I saw 3 days ago. So I found out I didn't know anything. That's what I'm telling you. So and I think for music, when I'm running, because of the different types of songs that are in the playlist, I feel like it affects my running. Sometimes I'm running faster if a song is moving faster, and then sometimes I'm running slower. But if it's a podcast, they're just talking at the same pace, so I just run at my pace. So I think that's why. And sometimes I just don't have time to listen to podcasts otherwise. So it's when I'm running, or it's when I'm in the shower, when I'm doing other things, I can just cut it on.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that. but J Cole dropped his album, and then he was out. Like, he did his rollout. I think he did a couple freestyles and all that. But he went to Rwanda, right?
Yeah. Visit Rwanda, Arsenal sponsors. Cut us our check, please.
to play, is it pro basketball?
Something like that.
And turns out, after 3 games, 5 points, 2 rebounds.
Are you reading it? Guy, I didn't even know you knew stats, guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I just fucking,
Guy had 5 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds after 3 games, and now he's retired.
So I will wash my hands. I don't know what the aim with that was. It's probably some spiritual piece.
No, I feel like, J. Cole so what I get from J. Cole is, obviously everyone knows he went to college and he was making music for college people. I get from him that he was just forced into a box of what other people wanted him to be, like labels and whatever. And you saw that when his hair was short and he was doing all this. And once he got enough money and enough status to do his own thing, he just like started doing the whole hippie look. So I think he's just always had things that he's wanted to do for a while. And now that he can, and everyone knows he's wanted to play basketball for a while, because he's one of those rappers that always talks about and posts pictures of their shooting. Yeah, Quavo, them, J. Cole, Dirk, like they always post about their shooting. So I think this was one, like, I just bucket listing, to be fair. But I think it's kind of disrespectful to the professional game. They said it was basketball reasons, the Rwandan team, that he was actually good enough to get in the team. But to leave after 3 games, like, I don't think actual people that are trying to be professional basketballers have that luxury. So if you're just going to disrespect it like that, I feel like you should have just chilled.
I mean, that's one angle. Do you see how much he made from first week?
Because of that?
No, from the album. 1 point something mil.
Really?
Yeah, I think the song Is It My Life, one with Murray and
21
Savage. Yeah, I think
I heard.
Was like,
I haven't heard it, but I heard that people liked it.
That was the highest one. That was the highest earner, but the guy made like 1 point something first week from that. So
from that song?
No, from the album. It was
okay. I mean, your Mr. Numbers. How was his first week?
His first week was 290. I think it was just under 300K. Wow, which is crazy because guys like Uzi are selling 300K
with promo though.
Yeah, you can't say J. Cole didn't have promo.
J. Cole didn't even have a single.
Yeah, but he did like a rollout, like he had freestyles and shit like that. Guys knew he was dropping an album. It wasn't some Beyonce type shit.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, fair. But still, that's still a lot. Like that's 290K, little under 300K now is still a lot. So, I mean, it's guys will say under academics post W or L. That's it. Someone even name dropped academics. I think it was Nas on. So speaking about all of these albums, DMX and Nas name dropped academics on a song with Jay-Z. And it's crazy that we've gotten 2 Nas Jay-Z collabs in the space of how many months?
Oh, what's the second one? Who's on the second? Whose project is the second one?
First one, Khaled album. Second one, DMX album. I think it's called Big.
Oh, it's on. So you've listened?
I listened to that one song just because.
I'm actually hyped for that. That might actually be my comeback to listening to music.
I don't know. Like I've not even seen reviews. I've not seen what guys are saying about it, but we'll see. I'll probably listen to it sometime.
I mean, academics is one of those people that you just have to accept that he's part of the fabric of things. Like people love him or hate him. He's part of what matters. Yeah. I
mean, but speaking about music, there's going to be a Soulja Boy Bow Wow versus battle. When is it? Do you know when it is?
I heard they just have a June date.
And how do you feel about that? Which way do you think that's going to be?
People have been talking about that for months, and people have been saying that it's something that needs to happen. And I always kind of felt like it would happen. But there's even a video of, I think, Bow Wow and Romeo talking, saying that they were about to do it. And then this just happened like the next week. So Romeo must be pretty mad about that. But Romeo could not have gone with Bow Wow. And also Soulja Boy cannot go with Bow Wow. People,
Do
even Soldier Boy, they are going to put him in the washing machine.
you think?
Bow Wow was blown when he was a baby.
I mean, but how long was the run?
The run was quite long. And in terms of what,
I mean, but which other battle would have made more sense? Like, who else do you think Bow Wow would go toe to toe?
who can go with Bow Wow? I mean, you need to think about that era. There are few people that like are in, but I don't think anyone. I mean, maybe Soldier Boy is the person that could have gone with him, but Soldier Boy can't even. That's the point I'm making. Soldier Boy and Romeo is even probably more balanced. I mean, people are going to have a skewed view because Soldier Boy just caught one a couple months ago, and they'll be I don't know. But if you look at it, we're going 20, bro. Bow Wow was a massive artist.
I mean, that's a fair point. We'll see, Sha.
Bow Wow was like 12, 13 in like he was basically a movie star type level.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like as to me, that's the only matchup that makes sense. Like nothing else would have made sense.
I mean, so Bow Wow I mean, besides age, thinking about like the time when they came out, yeah, it's tough to find someone that could actually go with Bow Wow. Bow Wow, I think, is in a different class. And
it's crazy that guys don't really send Bow Wow right now.
Because guys don't know. After all these years, Bow Wow was just 34. To show you how young he was when he was blowing.
Yeah.
Bow Wow and Solange are the same age.
Yeah, that's fucking. Maybe it's because of the way the guy moves. The guy doesn't move like
he moves like a kid. He moves like a kid.
Yeah. That's probably why guys just be like, but the guys in there, Sha.
Been for ages. But I'm excited for that because I think Soulja Boy a lot of people will figure out how many songs they didn't quite know were Soulja Boys or that they haven't quite really respected.
I mean, and that's always the case with these battles. Like guys who just pull up tracks and you don't know Peruzzi came like
yeah.
I said pull up tracks. Did you see that? That's a bar right there.
Write it down now.
Peruzzi will pull up now.
I heard Peruzzi's album is mad. I haven't even heard it, but you must have heard it.
I told you. I know
you love him. What?
I told you Peruzzi's album is mad.
Did he drop a new one?
What do you mean by new?
You guys were saying like he dropped one like in the last month or something.
Yeah, like 2 months ago.
Okay.
Album.
But the ones before that were no good, Sha.
Oh, what?
The ones before that were no good, Sha.
Nah, guy, the one with Majesty was good now.
Hard Work?
Guy,
that was the only good song there for me.
That's a full album, no skips, I swear. No, for me. Yeah. The second one he dropped straight garbage. I can't lie. He dropped an EP, 3 songs. I think the EP is even called the 3 EP. The songs were good, but that second one, rubbish. But this one is mad. I mean, this one there are 2 sides to it, right? There are 2 sides to it. It's called Rum and Boogie, I think. So there are 2 sides to it. One is like a slow love type, and the other one is for like club dates. And when the chorus on one side of it, on one song. But the album overall, guys, some songs were giving me Two-Face vibes. I'm not even exaggerating, I swear. Some songs were giving me Two-Face vibes, and it was a good album. It was a good album.
How did you even get there? What was that even? Oh, you're saying people that because even Soulja Boy also has production credits that he might play songs that he has produced that people might like, and I think he'll just get a lot of his flowers that, and also Bow Wow. People have been disrespecting Bow Wow for a few years. When they actually hear and see some of the features that Bow Wow was able to get and some of the huge records and remember really who Bow Wow is, he'll probably have a big deal that comes right after that because people will remember.
That's always the case. Guys just from streams, these guys. I mean, and I feel like what most people do is right after they drop maybe a single, drop an album.
Yeah. You gotta be ready.
Guys are in touch.
Guys are working right now.
On the album,
is working on that album.
Yeah, so that will drop the album. When nothing is happening, he will drop. When something's happening, he will drop. So I'm not even. He's going to have his album ready. It's just if he enters or not.
I think because also recently, I think Bow Wow.
I don't think any of these artists can have albums that will enter at this point, like Billboard #1. I don't think Soldier Boy can. I don't think Bow Wow can.
If Soldier Boy catches that, because that one he cut quite a bit.
Yeah, but yeah, did he catch like that? Like, what did he chart Billboard top 100?
I don't know. I have to look, but that's no longer the best indicator of how your song is doing. Because a lot of the songs that you go in Billboard charts, you're like, what? Oh, I've never heard this song in my life. Like,
Rodrigo.
she's a young girl. Let's not put agenda on her.
That's the baby that's stopping every rap artist number 1. I swear to you, guys. Both in the UK and in the US.
The conversation.
You guys be saying, yeah, number 1 this week. Yeah, relax.
Miss Rodrigo is dropping. Relax yourself.
Olivia is here. But guys, I mean, I get what
I was having a conversation with someone about that last week, about the babe, and it was I just had to hold myself back because now I don't discuss those things anymore because people think I have such a jaded view of the industry, so I don't talk again.
I'm fucking dead.
But I have to look. Maybe she's. I don't think she's 20. That's for sure. Maybe she's 18. Let me check. She's 18. Born February 20, 2003.
Yeah, but don't be acting like that's crazy, guy. How old is NLE Chopper?
2003, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, NLE Chopper is like 2002.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. He's 18, but 2002, November 1.
Yeah, guy, these guys are young. Guy.
2003, though. 2003. That means you just turned 18. He just turned 18.
Guy, but you were just talking about Bow Wow blowing at what age. I feel like people react to it more now, but guy, we've seen this shit before. Guy,
yeah, no. I mean,
like even true. What is that babe? What is that UK babe?
Do you know why it's different? Who?
The UK babe that was on Burna Boy's song. She's
yeah. Is it Mahalia? I don't think she's that young.
That was a recent girl. Is
it Billie Eilish?
Yeah, when you Burna Boy see Billie Eilish, I beg. Is on outside.
Let me see.
Outside. It's Lily Allen.
Lily Allen is 18.
No, guys, she blew when she was like 17.
Okay,
I didn't even know, guys.
Lily Allen is no. That's why she's a legend.
I didn't like. Guys,
she's been blown for like.
I didn't know.
I didn't know that's what you're talking about. I thought you were talking about a young person on his album. Obviously, I remember Lily Allen. That song is
when they were young as hell.
Because you know the way people talk about Lily Allen.
Yeah, I didn't know. If not,
she's only 36. They talk about her as if she's like 60 because she's been in the game for ages, bro.
It's always like that with guys are I think she had a number 1 at like 17 or something.
Because I think she started in the industry when she was like 15. And yeah, I think she had that number when she was like 16, 17. Yeah. But the difference is...
Yeah, but do you know who also did something similar?
Who? You ever see something stupid?
Santan
Is it a Nigerian person?
No, Santan Dave. Santan Dave had the first UK rap number 1. Out of all these, before Stormzy, before all these niggas, Santan Dave had UK number 1. And he was like, what, 19? Funky Friday. But I know you have agenda, so
congrats to him. No, congrats to him. I love when Black Kings are doing amazing things. So
fuck. These Black Kings are saying I don't like you too.
Congrats to Santan Dave. But the reason why I was mentioning that, and it's funny that you recognize that as Olivia that's stopping many guys number 1. The reason why I mentioned it was they're doing the same lamba that they've always done. This is how they blew up Christina Aguilera. This is how they blew up Hilary Duff. This is how they blew up Zendaya. This is how they blew up Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez, Bridget Mendler, Ariana Grande, even though she's not Disney, but essentially Olivia Rodrigo is Disney. They put you in the show. I think she was in some High School Musical thing. They get your name out there to everybody and they make you a music person and then you become number 1. We need to break ourselves from the shackles of that of allowing them to always do this and allowing me to always enter. Because she has all the kids, like literally people like Olivia Rodrigo is my favorite artist. It's like Olivia Rodrigo is my favorite artist. She'll swoop Grammys. Just watch.
Of course.
Because that's also industry friendships, So
Yeah, that's just how it works, man. Yeah, at the end of the day, there's nothing you can do. After I saw that Rockstar song, what they do with
sometimes I wish I was white and a girl.
Oh my God. Moving on to the next topic.
After you saw what's a Rockstar, man, what did you do with Rockstar before you move?
Yeah, I was just going to say that after what they did with Rockstar, like, yeah, they pushed that song in us.
Oh, the baby's on.
Wait,
Post Malone's on or the baby's on?
The baby.
They were, the label, when they say pushing the button, the label used their two hands to push the button. I never heard that song.
You know what? Yeah, do you remember when the Tigray pushing those buttons in?
What buttons?
Yeah, light switches. Yeah.
Was that not the thing that they got you involved in?
Yeah, now
what was he doing? What was he doing? I can't remember.
Okay, no, the guy pushed the light switch inside, so he couldn't turn on the light. That's what these labels are doing, bro. but moving on, speaking of the music industry, we saw the recent drama between Charlemagne the God and Kwame Brown.
Kwame Brown versus the world.
Yeah, I mean, Charlemagne won, guys. Because that video, so what happened was Charlemagne on Breakfast Club was talking about how guys should leave Kwame Brown alone. Like, guys should just free him. That guy is not here with us. But in doing that, he brought up some things about Kwame Brown's family that he didn't know. Like, his dad killed someone, or his brother killed someone, his brother is in jail, his dad is in jail, some shit like that, his stepbrother or half-brother or some shit like that. So Kwame Brown, like, he just said some shit Kwame Brown didn't even know about his own family. So he felt like, bro, like, relax. Why are you invading my privacy? I don't even know this shit, and you're putting it out there to the public. So Kwame Brown came back with full force. I think it was on live. I don't even think they were videos. He was on live.
Man, I've seen on YouTube, I've seen on live, I've seen on Twitter, I've seen everywhere.
Actually, I think what happened was he said, because this is related to what Kwame Brown said. He said Kwame Brown's dad had a child outside his marriage or something like that. So Kwame Brown ended up, and Charlemagne said all of this, so Envy was just nodding, he wasn't saying anything. But Kwame Brown ended up bringing Envy into it, saying Envy has a kid outside his marriage too, that is cheating, like that. And then I swear, guy, I saw that shit, and then he talked about Charlemagne, all his comments, his rape case, shit like that. I was just bringing all this shit out, and I feel like every time people keep on bringing these things about Charlemagne, but at the end of the day, they aren't kicking him out of the industry. Like, no one is going to blackball Charlemagne, like, at least in the industry. I don't know what he's doing. The guys, I mean, I need that he's doing some things. But
like what?
The guy, the language in the industry. I can't speak on that. But
what was that?
No, that he's just sucking up to people and shit like that. Sucking up, the but the guys
I gonna say that.
guys be always saying this shit about Charlemagne, bringing up his rape case, how he talks to people, how he talks to women on that come on Breakfast Club and shit like that. But at the end of the day,
but he doesn't do that anymore, by the way. I think a lot of people are stuck on the Charlemagne that they know from like 2015.
Yeah, but do you really think that has changed?
Yeah, because
one, he's pushing this mental health thing.
No, I know he's pushing the mental health thing, but he's
just a disclaimer. They pay Charlemagne to talk about mental health, but
how do you know that?
And he also gets referral bonus for therapists, because every black nigga that gets his Breakfast Club, you should go for therapy. I think you should go for therapy. That's not good, brother. We need to get our black kings right. Nah, therapy is good, but the way this guy pushes it.
Yeah, fool. You know what if I wanted us to get our podcast signed to the Black Effect Network? You know, you have bundled bridges.
Well, don't have a sales ship.
Now we have to find a White Effect Network.
I don't mind.
What is so? I'm not here to sound like I'm a Charlemagne defender. I'm just trying to paint a clear picture. And that's not even the main topic, so I'll do it very quickly. But he, once it's October 20, I think 16, he said he has not cheated since then. And there's evidence everybody around him is. So that's on his wife. So that's like one thing that he always used to do in the old Charlemagne that he doesn't do anymore. Two, you've not seen any viral moments of Charlemagne doing any of those wild question things, because he doesn't do that anymore. He's now actually a reasonable guy, and perhaps that was a means to an end to just get his voice really well known, but he doesn't do any of that stuff anymore.
That's a very strong music.
Yeah, I mean, remember what I said, like that's what artists do. People like, do you remember how Doja Cat came out?
Oh.
That song, I'm a Cow. She just came out to get guys. You ever heard that song? Stupidest song ever. But it went viral because it was stupid. And when she came in, she was like, "Oh, you all thought no, I actually know how to make music." I'm like, "I actually legit rap." But like, you just have to get it somehow. Like Charlamagne's one was clickbait and wild things. And when you get to it, like, "Oh, okay, I can actually have discussions, interview people, actually know what I'm doing." Just get in somehow. So I think a lot of that stuff has changed, and people still hold on to old perceptions of Charlamagne. That's just what I wanted to see right there.
I mean, it's only Charlamagne that really knows. But moving on.
Kwame, we didn't finish. Now Kwame went after everyone, and he went after. So some people were ducking the smoke, saying, "All right, you got it." But someone didn't duck that smoke. Stephen A. Smith. And you know he does not duck.
Stephen A. Smith, that big.
I can't remember what he said, but it came for him. I can't remember what he said. And Stephen A. Smith dropped what I saw as the journalistic equivalent of a diss track. He is standing at the screen, recorded himself with some music playing, coming for Kwame Brown, and then was showing a 1 minute highlight reel of Kwame Brown's bloopers while he was in the NBA of like dropping the ball, missing wide open layups, airballing layups, and he was talking about it. And it was like, this is just 1 minute. I have 15 minutes of this. I really wish I had a larger platform because I feel like I could do what Stephen A is doing. I just love seeing the guy do what he does because this guy does not hold back for anything. So this is very much still developing situation. So it'll be cool to see how it keeps going. But it's just so funny to see. No one has really talked about Kwame Brown for so many years, and then now all of a sudden he's everywhere.
Yeah.
And he was like kind of like the poster boy for being a loser. And like now people are on his side, sort of, which is also a cool dynamic to see as well.
Anything to be against Charlamagne. Well, yeah. Now switching gears to something more related to betting. If you're into betting, this
this might be an alternative for you.
Yeah, this might be an alternative for you if you're into
placing bets.
If you're into Yahoo, if you're into 419, this might be an alternative for you.
Actually, before you get to, did you see that thing today?
What?
The tweet of Nonso something, one Nigerian actor. I think Nonso DLB is his name. The guy has been in a lot of Nollywood movies. And the guy is basically, so you can tell the guy's actually a decent actor because I know people don't give credit to Nollywood actors for how good they are at actually acting. The guy is keeping a straight face while telling people that they should bring, whether it's 100,000 naira, 1 million naira, 10 million naira, and they'll always give you your 50% interest in 3 days. And then 14 days after you get, what do you say? You get your principal back or something. So the idea is that, like, I think after, I can't remember how the guy mentioned it because that video is just so funny. The guy was like, just bring your 1 million and in like a month, we'll give you back 2.2 million. So easy, get your money. And
you know what that
is? What is it?
That's money laundering.
It's Ponzi.
They're really washing that money. Money is laundering.
They've cut some for that money.
They've cut. Kelechi must be there. Actually, his name is not Kelechi. Or Joseph. Joseph Willock. But there's no fucking way.
Yeah, Ponzi schemes are killing my people. You drop your money for 50% interest in 3 days.
Why? Is it blood money?
People are going to sign up. That's one thing.
I mean, it's just people trying to find a way out of poverty, man. And that's the thing. People just want to. Let me know if you read this crypto. But people just
No, I
want
was going to say, since you're saying people want to find a way out of poverty, it might be a good segue towards it, but keep going.
people just want to find a quick way out of poverty, and it's simply just desperation. I don't think when you at some point you'll get to a stage where you're so desperate you lose all reasoning. Like you're not even thinking about if this is possible or not. You see something at face value and you take it. That's legit what it is, because a lot of these people are not people that are saying, okay, I have 20K in my account, I'm going to put 1K into this shit. These are people that have 100K naira in their account and they'll put 80K into it. It doesn't work and all their money is gone. They just know that, man, I can't be living like this. And this might just be a quick way out of this lifestyle. So I think that's what it is. And that's why it's so easy to get people involved in that shit in Nigeria.
A better way to, that was a very, very intellectual take. I have to give you that.
I got it from a tweet.
Yeah. we'll cut that and release it, and people think you're a serious guy. A better way than this, if you're in Niger, is actually to just do armed robbery.
I thought you were about to download Binance.
This reminds me of what I was telling you that day about how guys in Niger are basically paying to fly you out to somewhere, and then they now kidnap you while you're there.
Yeah, now I feel like we talked about that on the pod.
Yes, now, yeah, and it relates to this Bitcoin stuff because you said that is better than Bitcoin. That is ransom coin.
I feel like that. Besides that, like that one, guys are flying you out. They are flying you out and doing.
I must get my ROI.
So, that
investing in your kidnapping numbers. You know what that is.
What's that?
you know what it means to invest in your kidnapping numbers.
You know why this is so funny? Because they are kidnapped. You are going for an interview. You think you are going to get a job that will pay you, but they're actually charging you for coming for that interview, and that is related to reverse finance internship.
What, sir? What is that?
Let me give you. There are many ways to go about this. We'll come back to crypto, but there are many ways to go about this reverse finance internship.
I love how you looked at it. That was sweet. I have to give you.
Yeah, I've been working on my segues. One way to do it is straight hourly rates. I work 40 hours. I'm the employee, you are the employer. I work 40 hours and I pay you $15 for each hour I work. Because your company is just so good. I work 40 hours and I pay you 40 times 15.
We have not even gone to. We didn't even get people to understand. Wait, before you go into that, you didn't even tell people that we're going into what first is reverse financed. Because you must be familiar with normal interval. You don't know about
it. You're familiar.
You don't know about it.
You're familiar with the normal. Okay, there are 3 steps to this. They might pay you for your internship. Perfect.
Normal things that
that's the perfect scenario. They might not pay you for your internship, which is kind of fucked up. But if you're an international student, you might come to that.
You take what you can.
Volunteer work. You take the experience. The third one is reverse finance internship, where you pay them to get the experience. You pay to work, you get the full experience. And they might be asking you to work overtime. But you know what I do? I work on that time. I work only 3 hours a week, so I could jot it on my resume. Jot it on my resume.
What are the 3 ways? You said there's per hour. Which other ways are there?
I mean, they're also, so me, I was down bad, or I kind of like, when I was looking for internship.
Oh, so you've done this?
No. Almost. I was down so bad. I got an internship. Somehow I lost the internship. That's a story for another day. I feel like I've told you story.
We've talked about it.
Yeah, I got internship, lost the internship. And recruitment was almost over. I think this was like getting into January.
Now you're on your last legs.
But I was even looking for IT jobs. I take. So
is anybody hiring barista?
Is anybody hiring?
Hello, Duncan. May I?
Duncan corporate, please. but essentially,
Duncan software.
Duncan software. I was looking and like I would have interviews, shit just wasn't happening for me, guy. I was down bad. So I started looking to other means. And one thing I saw was you pay this company.
Other means you're starting with the legal ones. I'm sure there were illegal ones also that you for a split second considered. But then you said, "Oh, I'm international. Can't do that.
No. These are 100% legal. At least on my side. I don't know what they're doing because they're sketch. But essentially, what they do is you pay them. Let me just use $1,400 for them to find you an internship. Not in the US. I wish I could name drop them because they are criminals. But I don't remember them. But what they do is you pay them $1,400 to find an internship for you, and then in a foreign country, not in the US. So you pay
offshore internship.
Offshore, this is really offshore. But you
islands.
Send me there like money. so what they do is you pay them, let's say $1,400, I pay them. Okay, they find me an internship in, I'll use a simplified example, PwC in the UK. I pay to fly to PwC in the UK, right? I cover my expenses. Flights, everything, transportation. I cover my accommodation also. Then the company can now decide, do we want to pay this nigga or not? do you know what that is? Do you know what, for you to wake up one day and say you want to do startup, you want to get a startup that is just collecting bar from people, like you just tell someone to
multiple streams of revenue.
Like that's, bro, for a whole summer, that's at least 10K gone.
Wait, how?
Because you pay for your accommodation there, you've paid the $1,400 for them to find you the internship, you pay for your transportation, you're paying accommodation, you're paying rent, you're feeding yourself, all that shit. You might not be getting any money. Like you're fucking, you're done out here, bro. You're 10K gone. That's a whole car, bro. If you want a car, just tell me. If you want a down payment, tell me.
You rather take that money and do something else?
Yeah, I'd rather put in fucking crypto.
You're that. I also don't think you're that down bad if you have 10K that you can spend like that. You're that down bad to do that.
Do you know what that is called?
What is that?
Good job with the team. But guys, I'm telling you, guys do that shit. I mean, the company might end up paying you, which is okay, but at the end of this reminds me of one babe I met in ATL when I was interning, and I went out with the babe one time, and she was just telling me about how her company is not paying her, her company is not doing this, company is not paying. She's here for an internship, they're only giving her a stipend, but this is. We went to Chow, we left. Of course, she was the one that told me, "Oh, let's go, get." We left.
You forced me.
So of course, you know we had to go Dutch on the. And Dutchess up. And I'm the Dutchess from Atlanta. So we had to go Dutch on that, and she was vexing, and it turns out that $20 that she paid, her meal fucked up her finances for the week. Imagine someone that was in a reverse finance. They for kill me. But that was a side story.
Yeah, Dick and Dutchess of Atlanta is killing me, bro.
So now we've talked about a lot of shit. We're going to wrap it up right now.
Where were we even back to what we're saying. So that 10K, you said you'd have rather done it, either used it for Yahoo or for another form of Yahoo called what?
Crypto.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about that, sir.
In no way am I knocking anyone investing in cryptocurrency.
All due respect, but let me disrespect you right now.
This is not financial advice. Please don't take this as financial advice.
Disclaimer. Let me go and get the whole lot.
If you have any financial advice you see from an actual person, please take that over this. But guys, with the recent events of cryptocurrencies, it's kind of related to what we said about the Ponzi schemes, where people are looking for a fast way out. I fully understand that obviously there are people that spend time looking into all.
Hold on. This is the best way to do it. The content in this podcast is for informational purposes only. You should not construe any such information.
Entertainment, please.
For entertainment purposes only. You should not construe any such information or other material as legal, tax, investment, financial, or other advice. Nothing contained in this podcast constitutes a solicitation, recommendation, endorsement, or offer by the Sweet Number Podcast or any third-party service provider to buy or sell any securities or other financial instruments in this or in any other jurisdiction in which such solicitation or offer would be unlawful under the securities law of such jurisdiction. Please.
From Robin Hood.
They have to clean their hands because they know you're about to do things.
I used to see what's going on here.
Robin Hood is not involved in your lambers.
When guys are running that EMT, we don't get ball like job. Stop trading.
We're going to lock it. Yeah, since you don't want to listen, we lock.
But with all that's going on,
take your money or your wallet and go somewhere else. Go to Binance. We don't want.
With all that's going on, it's messed up at the same time because people are out here losing their money, which is always a fucked up situation. But I think it's related to what we said about the Ponzi schemes, where like you see investors
get rich quick. Get rich quick.
Guys don't throw 50 Cent can't lie. But they are dying trying. but it's people see all these investors, all these rich guys making money off cryptocurrency. You see special cases of people making millions of cryptocurrency, people making money off long-term investments and stuff like that. And people just kind of take it in their own way, in their own situation, because everyone's situation is unique. Like you see someone that made $1 million off it, you don't know if that person puts 100K that they had, but they also had another 700K.
Exactly.
You take your whole 700K and you take the other and put it in Binance,
and then later it will come like this.
but it's just, I mean, like,
and I actually want to ask you this question.
People should just be more, and it's completely okay to invest in cryptocurrency. It's completely okay. Like, it's legit. It's not 419. Like, everyone, might as well be, but it's not 419, and everyone is entitled to that. But I just feel like people shouldn't look at it as it's sort of thing where, at least this is my personal opinion, sort of thing where if you have extra money, you put it into that, and if you make money from that, you do. But obviously, there are people that are more aggressive with it, and it might work out in favor, it might not. But you should know the risk in going into that. That I could lose all my money, I could get all my money, and it just depends on your risk aversion. Let me give you guys.
Although remember what we said, this is not financial advice. Please. But I think it's actually you're right with what you said, because it's basically like it's essentially a new asset class. The way you would think about stocks and whatever, this is just something else that you can spend money on, but you should treat it the way you would treat all your other investments, like, oh, this can go poorly. But I think the question I want to ask you, yeah, absolutely. The question I want to ask you is, I'm a big proponent. I'm a big proponent for the way they democratized investing. This is like,
boss my head.
The way they made investing easy for everybody to do with the apps, with your phone, all them. You have Robinhood, you have, I mean, every day there's a billion new fintech companies that I don't even know how they're different from each other, but you just hear they closed a funding round of 4 million to go and build their whatever. So everybody is saying, and everybody is trying to democratize, provide financial products, help, blah, 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 blah. But and I'm a big fan of that, because I remember it was harder for me to convince you to use Robinhood, but I remember the person that convinced me to use Robinhood, I was just in his room and he was showing me, he told me how much I made that day. I was like, what did you do? He was like, yo, I just use this. And like, if I give you get free stock. I was like, wait, so what? You know me, I don't update my phone. I was on a an iPhone version that couldn't do Robinhood then, and I was like, sorry, man, I can't get Robinhood because I don't update my phone. He was like, are you being serious right now? You're gonna miss out on this. And because of that guy, I updated my phone to the version that is on right now just so I could get Robinhood.
And now you're 100K richer.
Please, I don't have money. Please, please, I don't know where you got those numbers from. Please, I don't have money.
I don't know. Don't let these pink cap and t-shirts. The CVA. These are rich people.
Please, I'm just $100 richer. I don't know how y'all do that 9 to 5 though. And that made me.
I feel attacked.
and that made me download Robinhood, and I've been a fan of all these democratization platforms since. But I wonder if that is more harmful because. An interesting thing comes to mind when Mourinho said football is the only thing that people that have never had any experience, have never played, feel like they can give their opinion on to people that have been in the game for so many years. And I feel like there's a similar parallel here. This whole align everybody to invest, people that don't know anything, have not done any research, are talking as if they know something. And even if they're not talking, they're acting as if they know something, taking their whole life savings and doing whatever based on something that this is the first time where people were always so risk averse when it came to invest. Remember, the first thing was money in your mattress. People didn't even want to know what online banking was. That was a huge thing, getting people to actually use bank accounts, live digital, don't hold cash. And then they came just spending with cash. Now you can buy online, doing all these transactions, not just keeping your money. Then there was you can buy stocks. You go to someone, a mutual fund, the person that does that will invest for you. Then there was you can do it with your own broker, blah, blah, blah. And now you can just get on your phone and just buy stocks. Yeah. And now people think they know everything. And I wonder if it's more harmful. Yeah, because I wonder if it's more harmful now because there is no, I get the whole vision to make it as easy for anybody that wants to do it. But the fact that there's no barrier to entry means that anyone can do it. And I feel like people with that get rich quick mindset see that and they're like, oh, okay, like, wow, this has been going up crazy. Like, if I just get in now, put all my money, then I can 10x all my money. 10x. But not also
all the times that X. X information. Guy, I
kind of knowing that I think I go backwards. That what people don't understand is while there is infinite what?
Unlimited upside.
Yeah, while there's a limited upside, you literally can lose all your money. Like stocks can go to zero.
Lucky coffee.
Yeah. one of my failed investments, Lucky Coffee. Thanks for putting my stuff out there.
Yeah, I can say that. But I kind of agree with you in terms of just everyone having access. I think everyone should have access to it. I don't think it's a matter of them regulating it and putting a barrier to entry.
Do you know what's crazier?
I think
it's harder for you to
do their research.
It's harder for you to vote you have to be 18, blah, 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 than for you it's easier for you to vote than for once you're just 18, blah, blah, blah. I don't know, what am I even trying to say? I'm trying to say it's easier for you to do this than the things that actually are like quite important to learn how to do.
Yeah, like, for you to invest and to vote.
Yeah, well, I don't think that should be the case because
fellows can invest. International can invest.
Because if you think about the whole accredited investor thing, when you get your net worth is over 200K, you can actually angel invest in startups. So don't watch yourself, bro. Watch yourself. I'm not even going to talk anymore about that. But I really think that the barrier is so low that and what we mostly see the success stories. We mostly see the people that say, oh, Forbes will cover them and say this person went from having a net worth of $100 to the pandemic, raised their net worth to 200,000, and everyone thinks that can be them. And I think,
could be you, but it could also not be you.
It could also be you going from 100,000 to 100.
So,
what do you think about that?
Keep that. I mean, I agree with you. Just keep that in the back of your mind. As much as it's upside, it's also an outside. Don't pour your buy into it unless you're a crazy nigga. You can't do that.
How did you feel about the whole crypto thing? when it was going down and it was trending and everyone is and people's
I
crypto.
don't know why. That's cryptocurrency right now. I'm trending. I don't know. I mean, I first of all, we talked about this. I think it's crazy that Elon Musk has this much power over.
That's what I'm saying. Like your whole big selling point is that you're decentralized. And one centralized Twitter account is basically controlling a lot of the movement. That doesn't make any sense.
It's crazy that he has this much power. Like guys were waiting for, was he going on Saturday Night Live or something?
Yeah.
Guys were waiting for that and banking on that for Dogecoin to touch $1. Guy, relax.
To the moon.
But I feel like it's crazy that this one person has this much power. And I mean, like I've thought of investing in crypto. And maybe I should have, like when Dogecoin was 7 cents, like
there was a time.
I probably should have. And it's
the point. And that brings me back to the point I was trying to make. I think the point now is because the barrier to entry is so low. I think it's a dangerous time to invest right now because things are not what they seem. Back then, when not everybody was doing it, you could actually. I think you still can bank on the quality of companies and just common sense of companies that you know are doing well. But now more than ever, there's so many things that pass the eye test that look like they're good and underlying fundamentals are rubbish. But because of market manipulation by people or big entities, you just see it and think, oh, okay, you go in and then you get yourself messed up.
You're in the mud. I mean, people, if you feel the need to, people should keep investing in crypto by all means. Keep your Binance app.
Crypto is the devil's currency.
What the fuck? Maybe don't open the app for a couple weeks. I mean, I feel like this whole period is going to turn crypto guys into long-term investors. I can't lie, because
you think long-term. You think long-term because you've lost your bar.
This was something you told me. You don't lose until you sell.
Yeah.
I've been seeing guys are saying, oh, more guys they hold. So guys are going to hold on to these people till they're up. And the thing is, it's kind of, this is reinvesting in general, but more so for traders and short-term investors. It's easy to get greedy. You see, like,
it's the easiest thing in the world.
Like, it's so easy. Like, you see that you've made a good amount of money. I mean, some people
do more.
Some people go into it with a goal, like, oh, I want to make 1K out of it.
That's what we said. We talked about this on an earlier episode about exit plans. And I think it was in the context of music or people that even do Yahoo or illegal things. You see it even in shows that you love. When these guys get in the drug game, it's so that they can make a bunch of legit businesses that are self-sustaining and you can leave the drug game because you can't do that forever. People have no exit plan. They're just like, I can do more.
That's their new drug. That's their new drug. Like, you have to fucking inject it, nigga.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, you just need to find that balance between, okay, making money and also not being greedy. Like, if you have made a good amount of money, cash out, move on to the next P, because if you are caught in it, like, I mean, and this is mostly for short-term traders and all that, but just don't be greedy in some
in anything, because even with babes, you'll be doing your main babe, you'll be cheating, you think you're good, but you'll be like, I've been doing this for a while, and let me just keep going. How many more girls can I meet? So I can keep going. And then they'll court you always.
And you done out here now, you will no girl.
Now you gallus.
Man, not gallus, man, I gallus.
Man, I know what?
Gallus. There's one video of one Ghana Tupac, one fucking guy. The guy say, wow, man, I gallus.
the what's it called? Let's go to the last one. That's I think that we gave these guys lots of great stuff. Let's talk about what happens when your Illuminati contract expires.
We're also talking about another rich nigga. We're talking about Bill himself.
I love when people call rich people by their first name as if they know them. That's
the only kind of...
That's poor people's numbers.
It just makes me feel, I feel rich. So Bill has been up to no good. He's always been up to no good, but it's just coming to light now.
Yeah,
some more insight on that.
He was covered before because he had signed contracts with the powers that be, but it seems that his contract did not get renewed, and now the powers that be are taking back what is rightfully theirs. You need to know that is always the situation. Whenever somebody that has been so clean for a long time just has what looks like a smear campaign, just like 5, 6, 7 things coming out every day about them, you know that their contract expired.
It's done. And Melinda is out this bitch. So
Melinda, so you want to drink Melinda?
It's only some guys that know that legendary whiskey freestyle, bro. God knows when. But any more thoughts on Bill Gates? What do you think? I mean, this thing happened with Jeffrey.
Oh yeah. But I think the powers that be said he must step down. Else we do worst. We do our worst. And he said, okay, I'll step down July. Please just give me some time to get my affairs in order. I'll step down.
Well, I'll be like, Ed Woodward.
I don't know what.
Ed Woodward. Guys are stepping down now.
Forcing guys to step down is funny. I think we're going to talk about that another time.
Some niggas will never step down, though.
I'll die here. Let's do your worst.
I die on this hill.
Wahala be like bow tie.
I choked. But we've given them what we need them to take away. Just a couple last things. I just want to say shout out to my Nima girls. I know you're looking at me. I know you've missed seeing me. So here I am. What do you want to say? Just to give them something. All that's on my mind right now is Chelsea Man City, bro. 20 minutes. I'm done for. We'll see the outcome.
So do we are you serious right now from the week?
Bro. My utility billing company. No.
What did they do?
Georgia Power. I connected my electricity to my apartment.
Yeah.
My apartment number is 23 something. Can't give you that. 23 something. They connected it to 22 of the same number. So I was paying someone else's electricity bill, right? And the guy was low. So I was like,
and the person came to you and giving noise complaints after you're paying your bills.
If not for me, if I don't get like, but I was paying someone and it was low. So I was like, man, fuck this mad. It was
like, you're a bad student because I'm TAing for a class right now, and one of the professor sent a message to the Slack and was like, wow, this student is amazing. He actually sent me a message saying that I gave him 5 points more on his exam because I mistallied his demerits. I was like, wow, I love this integrity. I know you could never do that.
No one graduates cum laude. You just be cum laude. Collect the points.
You just be like it.
Or like it. But yeah, I was paying someone's bill. The bill was $60. My bill is typically 70 something, 80. So I'm saving $20 2 months in a row. I said, fuck. Are you sure it's not this digital thermostat? No, the digital thermostat. So
you want to take credit for I must be doing some more sustainable practices.
I slept to just fun that night. So I paid someone's bill for 2 months, and turns out my utility company that works with my apartment complex said that I didn't connect my electricity. And if you don't connect your electricity, they charge you for it. So they get the bill from Georgia Power. And they also charge you $50 for doing that. So they charge me $50 2 months in a row. That's $100. And this fucking Georgia Power, I called them. They say, okay, we'll credit you the amount. But nigga, you're still gonna pay that bill though. The $80 you use, you're gonna pay that shit. So now I have to pay that, and I have to pay this $100 from this utility company.
And is the guy going to pay you back your money that you paid for him?
No, again, I don't even know if there's someone that they credited the money.
Okay.
The only problem now is I'm paying that $100 to the utility. I paid the $100 to the utility company, and they said, "Oh, they couldn't correct it on this statement. They'll wait till next month." I'm like, "Nigga, really? It's just a fucking number. Just take the fucking."
That's one thing that we might even have a larger conversation about is how quick it is for people to collect your money. All these,
but to
return, they will say this will take 7 to 10 business days or a month.
Next business cycle. So that's my con service. Are you serious right now? Georgia Power, are you serious right now?
My are you serious right now? Is two guys that I saw on the train. They were talking. They were being misogynistic. They were basically saying misogynistic things about women, but it was fine because I was just like,
No, misogynistic things about me.
I just thought, guys, I deserve that though, and it was fine because I was just like, yeah, I won't get involved. But as they were now leaving the train, I was like, I don't even know what is happening. I just face my books and just myself. But as they were leaving, this guy just did and just spat on the floor of the train. And then I was just looking like, I legit in my mind, I was like, are you serious right now? That's what I remember because I was like,
but I just leave this guy. Go.
I was like, when you do that, that means I have to just leave you. Who knows what you can do now? So just like, I want to just spit on the train floor. I was even afraid. I was like, maybe I'm sitting on someone's spit right now because that's dried up after 2 weeks.
Very, very true. Very true.
When you're in the train, you just have to assume that. Yeah, don't do anything stupid, but just know that you might still be in something stupid, even with not doing anything stupid. Anybody need Kane on your end?
Chelsea need Kane. They need Hurricane.
I think we're gonna leave it on that. So when I talking to your friend, give me your opinions. Speaking of social medias, selling dreams. Just make sure that it's what plays.
Sweet Lambert.